Welcome to Maximize Your Profits and the Upsell Secrets, those critical things that you need to do to make an upsell work. Hi, my name is Richie Hale. I'm an Infusionsoft user, I'm an Infusionsoft mentor, and I'm an online retailer who uses the product in his business. I'm also a consultant to global banks, global telecommunications companies, and some of the top online retailers in the UK and Australia. There are 3 critical secrets to the upsell to get it work, to get it to convert to 20, 30, 40, 50, 60% even. The first is when to do it. There are critical timing issues about when you do the upsell. What to say and how to say it. There's things you need to say to be able to get an upsell to work. And finally, there's how it's done online. I'm going to focus on how the execution is done on your website, as this is the focus of these work groups. The same techniques that work online work offline. So let's have a look at when to do it. The obvious statement is when they buy. It's not just when they buy, there's specific timing. It has to be before you say thank you. It has to be before you give them a receipt. So it's after they buy, but before you say thank you and before you give them a receipt, either offline or online. The reason for this is the psychological buying path is still open. When someone goes into a transaction, they have a psychological buying state which they enter into, where they're willing to transact. The conclusion of that buying state is when a receipt is given or a thank you is made. That is the conclusion, the logical conclusion in a person's mind. So if you're going to apply an upsell, you need to do it before the buying state or the buying path is closed. So it's critical you do the upsell after they've committed to purchase, but before you say thank you and before you give them a receipt. And if you look at some of the hamburger chains, they use this very, very effectively. Go and get upselled. Learn where your psychological buying state is open. The second critical secret is what to say. And there's some things that you must say in the upsell to make it work. Thank them for their order. Thank them for doing business with you. Thank them for placing the order with you and inferring trust onto you. Tell them they'll get emails in 15 minutes confirming the purchase. The reason for doing this is to create a time window so they're not looking or expecting emails to arrive. What you've done is set a time window in place where they can focus their attention on you by removing what they naturally expect to happen next to 15 minutes away. And this means that you can keep their attention. I have something important to share with you. This is where you open the dialogue about the value of your product, and you then go on to describe the value of the upsell. The critically important thing here is the initial product they purchase must stand on its own. This is adding value, multiplying the value of the first product. So it's the value of the upsell over and above the value of the initial product. It is a limited offer, only available here and now. They can't buy this anywhere else. This is the only time and place they will be able to have this offer. So you create scarcity in their mind. If they move on from here, they're not going to be able to get this offer. And what do they have to do? You want to give them very clear instructions on what they need to do to take advantage of the upsell. What are the next steps you expect them to take? Give them instructions on what they need to do. And the third secret is how to do it. Create a video. Make it personal with you talking on it. So they can see you. It becomes a personal interaction for them. So you are talking to them through video online. Place that page after your order form page, but before the thank you page. So they have pressed the proceed order button and they've committed to their order. But before they see a receipt, which is what they will expect to see, you place this page offering the upsell. You have a yes please and a no thanks button. Yes please, I want the offer. No, I don't. Do not ask them to fill in any more details. You already have their details on the order form. So you take those details and process it for the second order. Don't inconvenience the customer and make it difficult for them to execute. Say yes please or no thanks, and in the instructions tell them which one to press. And then use Infusionsoft under the covers to process the order on the fly and send them the appropriate receipting. So the upsell, do it at the right moment, say the right thing, and get the software to help. This is Maximize Your Profits. Thank you very much for your attendance. Hi, I'm Richie. If you want to get all the free videos on maximizing your profits with no new customers, go to www.maximize-your-profits.com. That's maximize, M-A-X-I-M-I-Z-E, -your-profits.com. Thank you.